We've got baseball from the home of the 2015 World Champs, Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight, a matchup out of the AL Central between the Detroit Tigers and the Kansas City Royals. Detroit hope to put a lid on their 7-game losing streak. Coming up next. Erasmo Ramirez gets the ball for the Royals in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy...
Standing in, Theo Jamison. He went 2 for 4 to close out Sunday's series finale.
Jamison.
Here comes the first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know what, Dero? This is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
The third baseman, Ricky Rodriguez.
Yanked on the ground down the line. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Tigers get just the 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Detroit is out in front 1-0. At the plate, Theo Jamison. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. One out, nobody on. Fouled off. Take something off, but it's 1-2 now.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Bouncer up the middle, backhanded on to first, and there are 2 down.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in, Ryan O'Hearn as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The 1-2 is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Jamison facing back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And the Royals are going to get a man into scoring position right away on the leadoff double.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
So next to the plate for the Royals, number 11. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Jamison is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out. Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Tigers organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. At the plate, Theo Jamison. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Soler is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Next, it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Theo Jamison. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drop.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So one run here on one base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. Getting late. Stretch time now in Kansas City. Tigers are out in front, 4-1. Stepping up now, number 11, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Heading out towards shallow right. Jamison is there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Royals strand a pair, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Stepping into the box, Omar Narvaez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Omar Narvaez.
Here now the 2-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Jamison sprinting after it. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Well, listen, there's no doubt they were pressing during that 7-game losing streak, but that's behind them now. Now they can play a little bit freer, which is the way this game is supposed to be played anyways.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Detroit Tigers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Victor Alcantara earns win number 7 on the season as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. John Alvarado records the save, his 24th on the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. MLB The Show's coverage of Wednesday night baseball brings us to Kansas City, Missouri and Kauffman Stadium. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Detroit Tigers and the Kansas City Royals. Major League Baseball on the Show is next. Wesley Hancock is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down.
Now batting, Theo Jamison. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
You're up. Look, take a look.
Speared on a hop. To second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. At the plate, Ryan O'Hearn. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Number 67.
Skied into straightaway right.
Relay.
And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat. Digging in to try it again. Theo Jamieson 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Jamieson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there for strike 1. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here's another 1-2. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Well, this is just one of those grinder at bats right here. He worked the count even to 2-2, and he's made him throw a lot of pitches.
The 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
A great swing right there. I know the ball's foul, but he absolutely laced that pitch right there. He's just got to stay back a little bit longer.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Has a look, now the pitch. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
In now, Ricky Rodriguez. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
On the bag.
Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. There's Merrifield on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Play ball. 3.
Now at the plate, number 47, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
Hey,
Number
we're still in the
47.
early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Jamison is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. And with one away, we check out where these guys sit in the current division standings, and it's not all that pretty as they face a sizable deficit at this point in the season. Digging in, Adrian Fernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always
Fernandez.
frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Jamison giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And that'll score the runner from third as they seize control here 3-2.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Next for the Tigers, Theo Jamison. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. That's by him for strike one. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Played on the backhand. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. It was a walk in his last trip.
Salvador Perez.
Here now the 2-2. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and out.
Into the box now, Theo Jamison. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Jamison.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Striding in once again, Tommy Braun.
The left fielder, Tommy Braun.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Royals go down 1-2-3. They still lead it 6-3.
Save number 30 now on the year. Nice job from him.
And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. The Royals seal up their 30th win at home on the season. Scott Barlow gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Number 50 permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Kevin McCarthy closes the door for the save, his 30th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. Just off I-70 on the east side of town, we're at Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Today, a showdown out of the American League Central between the Detroit Tigers and the Kansas City Royals. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Brad Keller, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting out.
So stepping in, Theo Jamison, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Theo Jamison.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard on the ground toward short. Fielded cleanly. Merrifield's right there to take the routine throw and retire the side. So no runs here, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Tigers nothing. Royals coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Digging in now for Kansas City, number 11. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Merrifield ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Into the box, Theo Jamison.
Right fielder, number 15. Theo Jamison.
First offering on its way. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. 24 home runs for him on the season, and the Tigers have taken a 4-1 lead.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Stepping in, Ryan O'Hearn.
The batter, number 67.
Fernandez on at first, nobody out. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Jamison waits on it.
Two.
Makes the play, 1 away.
Hey, no runner, eat it.
Ready to take his hacks again, Theo Jamison, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First pitch of the at-bat. Check swing that time. They'll appeal down to third, and Mike Fillmore isn't buying it. It's ball 1. And there he goes towards second. That's lifted the other way out to left. Braun has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Tigers 4 and the Royals 2. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Silva takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out. So digging in now, Tommy
Now
Braun.
back.
He flew out in his last at-bat.
Tommy Braun.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Heading out toward shallow right.
Two.
Jamison coasts under it. 2 down.
No runner, no runner. Hold it right there. Hold it.
So striding in, Theo Jamison.
Theo Jamison.
First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
The 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now another 1-2. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Simeon aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
I love these grinder at bats right here. Kind of a la Wade Boggs in the early 80s, where he would just foul off strikes that he didn't want to hit and wait for that pitch he was certainly sitting on and drive it off the monster.
The 2-2. And it's fouled away. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally. A look at our line score thus far. We're in the 8th from Kauffman Stadium with the Royals leading this one and hoping to try to salt things away.
Well, the discussion around this game is real easy. It goes back to that big 6th inning when they put everything together. They really broke out there and just brought it home after that.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. Kansas City wrote an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Brian Flynn wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Jack Cortez struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. We are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Centre in Toronto, Ontario. The calendar has turned to September and we're ready for baseball between the Detroit Tigers and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's Blue Jays baseball and it comes your way next. Michael Kopeck, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits.
Striding in, Theo Jamison, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Theo Jamison.
First offering on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's late in the season, and we're looking at 2 teams in the cellar right now. But do not get it twisted for a second. There's only 750 big leaguers at any given time in the league. And no one that I've ever played with gave an at-bat away or threw a cookie down the middle of the plate. These guys will not just play out the string. They will battle because they are professionals.
The set and the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. From the stretch, the 1-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. One left for Detroit. It's the Tigers nothing. Blue Jays coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He drove in one of his team's 2 runs in yesterday's game.
Crawford.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Moving under it, Jamison.
Here we go.
He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third.
Relay three.
And he's safe. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I know they're hoping to get more production from the 7-hole these days. He's not producing at the plate like people expect him to. I don't know if it's the pressure or if it's just baseball. Sometimes you go through struggles. Maybe today is the day he breaks out of it.
Settling in now, Theo Jamison. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Wyatt on second, Semien at first with no outs. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lifted the other way out to left center. Robinson arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. Digging in now, Mike Tauchman. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right.
Relay.
But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away. Plate, Theo Jamison. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Digging in, Ricky Rodriguez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Rodriguez.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher, you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Stepping in and ready for another shot.
Now
Number
batting.
12 comes
Number
into this
12.
at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Ground it, pick up
Line
the ball.
drive, base hit. And that runner will
Atta
go
boy,
no
way to swing the
further
bat
than
and smoke
second
that
as
thing.
there are 2 aboard now. Standing in, number 7. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot
Number
here. 2
7.
on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair. They trail it 4-1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Nick Senzel.
Number 15.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Jamison. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season. And as you see, they're 2 away from the bottom spot in that category. 13th best, if you will. And looking for more, Theo Jamison due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. So coming to the plate, Ricky Rodriguez. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Grichuk has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. There's a look at the inning by inning recap. 7-1 our score as we play the 8th inning of this one. Next up for Detroit, number 12. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Robinson is after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Tigers leave 1. They're down 7-1.
Finish strong, and they've done a real good job here notching a win on the first day of September. They're hoping that's a sign of good things to come in this final month of the season.
7-1 the final score in tonight's. Toronto took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Michael Kopeck earns win number 4 on the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show. Almost ready for game time at Rogers Center as the roof is shut to keep us nice and warm. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game series between the Detroit Tigers and the Toronto Blue Jays. 2 of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Thomas Pannone is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one hitting under 250 against this guy.
Nick Senzel. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, number 15.
The windup and the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Jameson is there, and he'll bring this one in. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you know, they're hoping to get more out of the number 6 hitter. He had only 1 home run last month, so if you're looking at a guy in the middle of the order with just 1 homer, your team's not going to score a lot of runs. He's got to turn on the power in this lineup if this team wants to have any success at all.
Now at the plate, Theo Jameson. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Theo Jameson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Tigers as their leadoff hitter's on base.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Now to the plate, Danny Enriquez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Enriquez.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And guys, in this one today, we get to watch Gold Glover at first base. Watch the way he manipulates the bag with his footwork. Watch the way he bails his teammates out with picking balls out of the dirt. Can't stress this guy's importance enough.
Stepping into the box, number 12. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Ready now, James Wyatt.
Batting 7, the left fielder, James Wyatt.
The 2-1. Hit hard to third.
Beat it out, beat it out, beat it out.
Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for Detroit. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next to bat for Toronto, number 39. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Moving under it, Jameson. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Into the box now, Theo Jameson. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Theo Jamieson.
Theo Jamieson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Tigers leave 1. They're down 2-0. Ready once again, Theo Jamieson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
Here comes the first pitch, and we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Meza is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls.
Beat it out, beat it out.
Nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th.
Yeah, he didn't even break a sweat in this one. 3 pitches, he gets the out and heads to the clubhouse to celebrate. Can't do much better than that.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Toronto Blue Jays took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Thomas Pannone earns his 8th victory of the season. Tim Meza earns the save out of the bullpen, his 27th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.